Flag. And the flag. Did you guys see that flag? Did you guys see that flag? This is the flag of Morocco, Empire, Africa. I cannot get this flag to but this flag has a lot to do with Mother's Day and the creation of Mother's Day. And because we create humans, we are the creators. We are the mothers of the world. We are the world as you know it, the world as you see it. We may be manipulated at this point, melanated people. But the first thing I want to say is Happy Mother's Day to all mothers, even the mothers that are not here with us, that have went on their spiritual journey. For all mothers that could not perform as well as they could have wanted to perform. For all of the people that wish they had a mother in the foster care, their foster care mothers, anybody that is taking on a mothership of taking care of the community or taking care of some neighbors, happy Mother's Day to you. And some fathers that's actually mothers. I like to extend the olive tree leaf to anybody that is making sure that the children are safe, that the children are educated, and that the community is thriving in any kind of way. I would like to say Happy Mother's Day because without a mother, there will not be life. Without a mother, there would not be creation, fantasy, entertainment. Kobe mother, thank God for her. Huh? All of our entertainment, all of our people that we look up to, all of the people that are movers and shakers, that have taken their time on this planet to do prosperity work and positive work, the metaphysics of that. You know, thank the mothers. Thank the universe for allowing the mothers to procreate. We have to be thankful for mothers. They give so much. They put themselves on the back burners all the time. All the time. Just to see their creation flourish. Some mothers are not able to give their kids everything, but the kid don't need everything. It just needs love and acceptance and patience. It doesn't need everything. Food, water, shelter, and education. The right education. Homeschool your children. It's the best. That way you know exactly what your child is learning and what is not learning. It's not a biased situation where they're always on the totem pole as the evil one and the other races are on the totem pole for being the gracious, great, rich ones. And even if you can't do homeschooling for your children, take out some time, at least an hour a week, to let them know how great they are. That this was Morocco Empire Africa before the takeover of Christopher Columbus. This was Morocco Empire Africa. This is your land. You don't have to go back to Africa. You're at home. You're at home. You may be occupied. You may be taken. You know. You may be taken up by another race of people. You know. But this is still your land. You still have ancestors here. The Pope letter to Obama spoke about how you guys were indigenous here. And how you guys were the peaceful inhabitants of the planet. Read that to them once a week, once a month. The Pope letter to Obama. To let them know just who they are. They are somebody. They will be somebody. And it doesn't have to do with money. It's in your bloodline. It's your bloodline that makes you so special. You are a bloodline to some of the most courageous, most educated, most wise people on this planet. You have bloodline. And and this land is yours by blood and by blood right and by inheritance. This is your land. You can't let political stuff stop you. You can't let other things stop you. Mothers, happy Mother's Day. Again, I tell you, thank you, happy Mother's Day. But a mother is still there to teach the child. And it's important for you to teach the child. Now, we understand the kid's going to have other influences other than you once they leave the nest or once they go to school or once they even interact with anybody. They will have other influences other than yours. We understand that. But we want them to have a good foundation before leaving. And it's going to be discovery, of course. But you want them to know that drugs is bad. That's bad. Has never, even though the pharmaceuticals are now giving your children high grade heroin, oxycontins, and stuff like that, and they end up doing some stuff. And this is coming from your doctor, but you still need to give them a basis of holistic medicine if they have a headache, if they, different things that's holistic. That way they don't get into that genre of that. But you have to be the foundation. And a lot of us melanated parents were connected to the Christianity, which we had babies out of wedlock, and we had babies, and we are single mothers, and we had to be the mothers and the fathers, and we had to take care of our children on our own. I give double kudos to you. I'm talking about triple kudos. In fact, I want a parade for single mothers. Next year, I'm going to try to have a parade for single mothers. I'm going to have a parade, and I'm going to give you a certificate and a brunch or something. All single mothers. Because you guys are doing a phenomenal job. Whether the father left or he just didn't warrant the responsibility of the family, or that he has actually left and went to a spirit world, or that whatever reason, you were there continuously to take care of the child, to raise the child. So I'm going to just say happy Mother's Day to you guys. And to my mother, that is a blessing. I'm going to give you a story about my mom, a Mother's Day story. She may not like this, but I'm going to tell you about some things about my mom. Back in the day, I graduated when I was like 13, 14 years old from high school. 13, 14 years old from high school. At the most, I don't know, I think 13, 14, 15 at the most. I was a very young child graduating. Oh. And That's my son over there. This is live. So this is live. Don't trip. They already know. People already know live. My son is over there, um, looking at a football game or something. So, I had no problem with that. So y'all might hear some stuff every now and then because I'm doing this from my studio. So, there's other things going on in the studio. We're having a big party for some parents, our parents in our suite area where we're giving them some stuff today. So it's kind of crowded in here today. But anyway, I was gonna I digress. I was gonna give you a story about my mother. I graduated at a very early age from high school, and I didn't want to go to prom because I was so young. I didn't want to go to the prom. My mom made me want to go to the prom. We wasn't the richest people, so my dad was like, "You can't." And the most thing you need to do is just get that high school diploma, and that's it. And we can't afford all this other stuff. But my mother insisted on me going to the prom. Insisted on me going to the prom, but I didn't want to make any hardship on my parents, so I didn't go to the prom. And so she forced and forced and forced, and I didn't want to go. But she said she made sure that I went to grad night. She went and bought the stuff herself, and she ended up the ticket, all that. She made me go, and she drove me up there and everything. I went to grad night. So that's what I'm saying. Mothers go out their way to make sure their children have everything, even if they can't afford it, but they try to figure out some kind of way because they know it's going to be a lasting memory for the child. So that's one of the most memorable moments with my mom. My mom was a very gracious, beautiful lady. She never cursed. She was just always a lady. Always a lady. Always a lady. Real humble. Um, Spiritual, yes, but very humble and always just giving it everything that she had. And she used to make us good hot water cornbreads. I used to like that. She used to do a lot of stuff. My mom is still with us, thank God. My father has passed on. And honestly, my father was quite a mother himself. He used to do our hair and wash the clothes. And because my mom had quite a few kids, 6 kids, so he wouldn't have no problem with doing some of the mother stuff too. He'd come home from work and get right into it. So anyway, happy Mother's Day to everybody. I'm not gonna keep y'all long. I know you guys have parties to go to, and for my mother, happy Mother's Day. For all of my family, happy Mother's Day. For all of my sisters, happy Mother's Day. And I hope that it treats you well. I wish that you can come out here and enjoy with us. We're barbecuing. Moors, happy Mother's Day to you guys. And I hope that next time I see you guys, you have some other things to tell me in my comment, or tell me in my comments, what you do for Mother's Day, and maybe some stories that you might have remembered, or someone just want to give a shout out to their mother. Okay, I love you guys. Always remember to like and subscribe. And we're going to be putting a Patreon page up to where you could actually help me to help you, because I do a lot of seminars. I go to a lot of seminars. I do a lot of stuff to get the information to come back to give to you guys. So if you want to go on GoFundMe page and fund me to just make sure I keep the lights on in here. Like I said, later on, I will be trying to get a parade for single mothers. And I'm going to be going to the city hall to find out if I can make out a date for that. A single mother parade, the single mothers celebration all across America for single mothers. Okay, anyway, I'm not going to take a lot of your time. Thank you for coming to South Central TV, where the more videos you come across, the more videos you see. And happy Mother's Day. And one more thing, Theodore Roosevelt, the first. I'm not really sure what day it was though, but I think it was like 1918 was the first actual Mother's Day, and it should be celebrated May, the second week in May, to celebrate mothers and motherhoods. Woodrow Wilson put that together. There was another lady prior to that was doing it way prior to her. That her name was Mrs. Jarvis, and she was trying to get the people to kind of come together because this was after the Civil War, and there's a lot of mothers, single mothers, that actually had lost the men, and they had just became single mothers, and had to take on the role of mother and father. And so she wanted to actually start it up. Her name was Mrs. Jarvis. And this was way back, and it was way back. But anyway, happy Mother's Day. I'm not going to keep you guys. It's Soul Squad. You guys are doing a great job. Thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you for all the little trinkets everybody has been sending me. Oh my God, thank you. I really appreciate that. This smock or this Moore's dress was given to me by one of my viewers. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And you guys stay tuned for the next episode. And I love you. And again, happy Mother's Day.